Hey, what's going on, guys? DJS here, CollectiveKicks.com. Wanted to bring you guys a random deals video from Goodwill. Thrifting around there, found some interesting looking sneakers. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Check out these random Adidas F30, it says right here. I'm not sure what those are, but check out the window on those. I wonder if those were like the Air Jordan like 2012 or whatever inspired. It's kind of like the same sort of thing. Probably not very functional. Some Rosinol boots. These things were pretty heavy duty. Look at the back end of these. They look like RoboCop. Kind of pretty rad. And then obviously the front end looks like it's coated in something crazy, but really heavy duty looking shoes. These are some pretty ridiculous looking New Balance too. These things are really bulky looking. No wonder when people say the retros, they think that like Saucony New Balance and all those look like old man shoes. I think that's kind of what they're referencing. But agree to disagree. Check out this black leather, and it looks like almost tech fleece-ish for these Dunk 6.0s or whatever those were. Pretty cool looking combination, actually. And I always find a pair of these, I swear, at every thrift encounter with the Dragon technology and random plastic crap all over the Nikes. Very interesting. These look like some super duper old school runners. And check out that paint splash, but it wasn't actually paint. It was probably like vomit or something on the side. Anyway, Air Force 2s, as you can see. Not too many people probably even know what those ones are. These things were probably the craziest things I saw there, though. They were called Sprungs. Like, that's kind of awkward and weird. But then they had these weird, like, I don't even know, laces. Like, totally random and totally weird. I don't know the functionality of those at all. Some random flight basketball shoes. I can't remember what that logo is, though. It looks very familiar. I do not remember from back in the day. These were also the craziest thing. So these look like Dunks, right? Or something like that. But check out the bottom. It's like printed on a Dunk bottom, but it's like print, and underneath it is like wooden or whatever. And then the upper is actually all printed as well. So there's no real stitching. All that is printed over top, not embroidered. Very interesting. That has a leather liner on them. Really crazy looking sneaker in my opinion. Some Air Max 2s, it says on the tongue. Not sure. These look like trainers, but they do have that little window on the bottom. Which I remember and I always loved, except for when you stepped in a thumbtack. Did not help the cause any. Some Air Maxes here, $20 for those, but they looked a little bit thrashed. And some blackouts, Adidas right there, basketball shoes. And then some more New Balances here. Look like some extra little color on this midsole there, kind of ugly looking color there. And then, I don't know, these are Reebok. The Reebok Easy Tones. Check out the crazy bottoms. Chicks really thought that their butts would firm up, I think, with those, and I thought Reebok got sued for that. I can't remember, but yeah, I think Kim Kardashian co-signed with that. It might have been a different brand, but still, maybe it was Skechers that she co-signed. I don't even know. Anyway, you can see these ZX Fluxes. I don't know if these are actually ZX Fluxes, but they're ZX somethings, as you can see the sole says. They're like an older model, which was interesting. And check out these shell toe basketball pro models. I've never really seen those or never looked for those. Kind of interesting. Some thrashed looking Nike shoes here. They look like track shoes actually. Not 100% sure. And then these Asics gels look really like crazy. Lots of random stuff. And look at these. I don't know if these were retros or these were OGs that were there, but these Riddell, I think there is a snug tight. It says on the thing. $15, and those things were like brand new, but they look like super old. Some random Adidas, as you can see, with some gold accents, as you can see right there. Pretty fun looking accents. $15 for those is pretty cheap. Then some more random Nikes. Nothing too crazy. It's funny how like those it says Ace 83s, but the Nike Dunks are the ones that are the ones that everybody thinks looks modern, but even though they're kind of almost themed the same. Just really old school looking model designs. Interesting looking Vapor. I think these are Vapors. Vapor 9s, as you can see right there. And some more randomness, more Nike Dunks. Although I'm not sure what this logo is on the tongue. Maybe you guys can leave a comment and let me know. I'm not sure what those came from. Check out these fake Prestos, though. The Skechers version of the Nike Prestos. Pretty hilarious. Moving on, you see some Nike Shocks, some women's Shocks with that silver look, which the OG R4s actually came back, if you guys didn't know. I'm pretty stoked about that. Some more randomness here. Looks like some free like the way the bottoms were on those ones. and some more Nike Shox basketball shoes, although that one wasn't a flagship model. Some zip-up New Balance, interesting look to those. I don't really know much about that, but $20 on the price of these New Balance. Kind of interesting looking soles as well. I always like to see the soles, kind of fun. Check these out though. The Tuned, I think these are the Tuned Air 2s or something like that. These, I don't know, these ones are really weird design. I remember seeing these. I've kind of looked at these here and there. They were only $10. I honestly almost bought them because they're in such good shape for whatever it's worth. But here's really where the heat kicks in. The Starberries. They had a pair of Starberries. And I think that the Starberries had like fake patent leather because it doesn't even like age in color. These look like Stewie Griffins, dude. And that to me is rad. You can see it says Lamar and Dooley or whatever, however you pronounce that on the tongue. I actually have a t-shirt from them. But moving on, you can see some Nike football shoes, whatever. They're Nike IDs, $20 for the price tag on those. And some Sauconys. They had some Sauconys there, no way. And they actually had some running shoes. As you can see, it says the Oasis. And Chloe is snoring in the backdrop, if you can hear that. And they had the 360s here. And I think those were the 360s. Yeah, the 360s. I love those. I had like 3 pairs of those back in the day. I want them to come back. Some interesting Flower Power Air Force Ones, as you can see. And then it says Air Force One 25 on them. So it must have been 25-year anniversary. With a little gold, aglet or whatever those things are called down the bottom. And then some really interesting shoes to close out the video. Random crazy goodness of leather. Really, really odd slipper from Nordstrom for $20, brand new. Pretty good price, just a super ugly shoe. Anyway, we'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.